How are you guys doing? My name is Jake, or Disciple, and here's another video. This is not my gameplay though. This is one of my friends' names, Itzzweezy, and I'm gonna do a dissecting video about his gameplay. And I know a lot of people do well, not really a lot of people, but they do pop up, and he wanted me to use this gameplay, so I'm gonna do this, and hopefully I can do this with some other people. But I'm gonna start off his setup. The perks really. I think he's using Extreme Conditioning, Assassin, and maybe Stalker or Steady Aim for his basic perks, and then he has a Specialist. And with the Silence P90. Right away, I'm gonna go into the Specialist. Like, if I'm playing Demolition, I want to run support, even if the guys aren't good. If they're rushing the bomb site, because the Demolition, you only have the spawns in each base, they don't flip. So, in Demolition, you want to have some kind of support, like a stealth bomber or an EMP or even a remote sentry. All these can be used to guard the objective when you need to. Now, they lose this A bomb site because he's not going for the objective. He could have went right there, or before that he could have defused that. And as a result, as you're going to see here in a second, they lose both bomb sites. B's about to blow. Now he does get his Specialist package, right? I know he gets it right here. So he is going for the Moab. Now, if it's me and I'm a huge objective player, so if I'm playing Demolition, Headquarters, Capture the Flag, Domination, it doesn't matter. If there's an objective on the screen, I'm going for it all the time. It doesn't matter how many times I die. I don't care if on Domination I go 10 and 30. If I cap that B flag 3 times and get the win, I don't care. And that's just my mentality. I understand that objective games are for the objective, and Kill Confirmed and Team Deathmatch are for the kills. So I'm not knocking what he's doing, because it's important to have a Slayer on the team. But if your whole team is filled with Slayers and the other team has even just 3 or 4 objective guys, then you're going to lose, because eventually, especially in Demolition, they're going to kill you. You're going to spawn back in the original spawn, and they're going to get that bomb plant, because the bomb plant is only around 6 seconds. Sorry, I don't know the exact time. It's 6.5 or 7.5. So they're going to get that bomb plant, because they're going to plant it faster than you can get back. And because the grenades aren't very powerful in this game, it's not like on Black Ops or really any of the other Call of Duties where you could just throw a grenade and you were almost guaranteed to kill them, especially like in COD 4. If somebody was on the Headquarters, you could throw that nade and you were 90% of the time you were going to kill them. So, but unfortunately this game's not like that, so it takes more time to get to the objective. And he does kind of a good job here defending B, because now they're on offense. And but unfortunately, as you're going to see here in a little bit, they managed to defuse the spawn on B. Now, this in all reality was his fault. He should have checked this. That guy right there, I understand not seeing people, but if you look through that little fence thing, you could see the guy defusing. Now that's a subtle miss that I see it going back and watching this, but obviously he didn't see it. And like I said, I'm not knocking his gameplay at all. He's a nice guy, and he's a good player. He's a solid player. I'm happy to have him on my team anytime. So as far as the way he's playing, like skill-wise, he's definitely capable of doing whatever he wants. But I do wish he would have focused on the objective a little more. Here, he's defending a B, and he comes up big here, getting that double, getting the guy that was defusing, as well as the other guy behind him, and getting that 3-piece right there. So that he came up big right there, and because of that, they get the B bomb. As you see, he's working the defense here. He gets some. That guy would have defused. He had like maybe a third of a second. He would have got that defused. But he's still working towards a Moab. And I'll give him credit. At least he's not playing sloppily trying to get the Moab here. Like, he's not. He's rushing, but he's using cover. And he's rushing when he can and defending an area when he has to, which is the way to play it. I mean, if you're blindly rushing, unless you're you have like some godlike reflexes, your chances are you're not going to be successful. Like people that complain about guys that use some kind of cover, like what do you expect? I mean, like one of my favorite things that a YouTube commentator said was Wings of Redemption in the dual commentary with Hutch. He said that if the game was just meant to be rush happy, then it would be a flat field with a couple of glass walls and everybody would hip fire with an SMG. And I agree with him to an extent. I don't condone sitting in a corner, camping, but he doesn't do that once. Even when he's close to the Moab, he still doesn't do that. So now they do finally get the A bomb plant, and so now he's in their spawn right now. So right now, even if he doesn't look like he's playing the objective, they're spawning in that back sandbag area behind back there a little bit further past B-Dom. So he knows that they're going to keep funneling in there, or they're going to have to go around and try to risk going through the tubes. And they do, but luckily he has guys over there. Even if they get the defuse, he still has teammates over there. So now he's flanking around again. He really likes this building, and I use this to an extent. He stays in it, like that last time he was in it, he stayed in there longer than I would have, just because I know that that building, you can get shot through walls, and you can get naded and all kinds of things through there. So, but now his team's pushing A again, and if I were him, even if I'm this close to the Moab, I'm still going to go through, not through the pipe, but I'm going to go by B-Dom and go through that area. And even if you're not rushing the A bomb site, at least defend it like he was earlier, because that's a very high trafficked area. Now, if I was playing Demolition, I would have had one guy posting up where he was earlier, one guy proning by the, there is his Moab, he does get it, one guy proning by the tunnel, and then one or two guys looking at electrical. Now, electrical is that building right by A bomb. And to me, like, it's better to get set up like that and then try to blindly rush A, which, look at that, 5 guys going through the tube. Or 4 guys, excuse me. 5 or 4. And you don't want to do that. You want to set up before blindly rushing in, because you can rush as long as you want, but if you're not cutting off the ways that they can get to the bomb site or the domination flag, you're not gonna be successful. I mean, unless you just somebody manages to kill them all, you get them on a respawn. And that's really the only way, and I think that's what that is what happens because of the Moab. If he didn't get that Moab, I don't think they would have got the A bomb, because the defenders had the better spawn. So I guess in a way that Moab kind of saved this round, but if he would have played more of an objective role rather than a Slayer the first round, they wouldn't have lost it, because this map is easy to defend A because you get the good spawn. But he is, and he uses this spot a lot. I don't personally use this spot. Watching this, it looks to be a good area to defend at, and he gets RPG'd there. That's just unfortunate. So they ended up pushing through there and getting that bomb, so that was good. Now it goes into overtime, which in Demolition, if you don't know, all the other game types or games that had Demolition would go, if you went overtime, it had to do with kills, so it would pick whoever was attacking or defending. But on this game, it places one bomb site, usually in a central area to the spawn points, and it's really just who can get over their planet faster and defend it. Now in overtime, it's super important to set up, because overtime, it's just you can't get the time extension for the bomb, so you need to control the map as quick as possible. You cannot let the other team get map control, because they will just they'll keep killing and killing and killing. And he did have sleight of hand, by the way, instead of extreme conditioning. My bad on that. But I don't know what he was doing right here. He's going back here. He should have stayed over there. But he's using, I noticed he uses his flashbangs. I use stuns, or concussion, I guess, on this game, but he uses flash. And the times I use flash, he's using them a lot like I do. Throw them in the air because the flashes are on a timer rather than the hit based or the concussions have to hit the ground or something in order to blow up rather than the second timer that the flash grenades have. But he does plant the bomb and he ends up getting this victory. So he's the one, and in the end he does plant the bomb. And you know, that's really what matters, is when he had to step up, he stepped up and he planted that bomb. And that guy got a Reaper, which pretty much sealed the deal. If you get a good kill streak like that at the end, even if it's Modern Warfare 3 and the kill streak's stuck, you're still gonna be able to pound that objective long enough for them not to get the defuse. And that was a great play by him right there, flanking through electric and then going to this tunnel. That was one of the best plays that I think I've seen in a while. That was really good. He managed to pick up. Well, he's still going. He picked up like 6 kills based on that flank maneuver and kept them on the respawn. And that's the game. They pull out the victory in overtime. He gets a Moab. I think he finishes 43-6 or 40. I think 43-6. Kimbo FMGs. What do you know? But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and Weezy, thanks for letting me use your gameplay. It's been a pleasure, and you're a great player, and I look forward to playing with you in the future. See you guys, and thanks for watching.